G'day YouTube viewers, any Facebook viewers. It's Pete again from WA Metro Cichlids and Shrimp. So this morning I thought I'd do a bit of something different really. Just do a video of me feeding the fish. So it's feeding fish time here, and it's in the morning time where I'm at. And I've got a little mate helping me today. Here's my young bloke, little Lachlan. So what's your name? Yeah, that's right. So he's holding some fish feed that we're going to be feeding some fish today, aren't we? Yeah. We're going to be feeding some fish. So who have we got here, Lachlan? Who's that big boy over there?
Hulk.
That's Hulk, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a big man. And who's that one?
Priscilla.
Priscilla. She's a beautiful big girl. All right, viewers, what we're going to do is I've got some pellets. I do a mixture on a daily basis. You'll have to excuse my young bloke. It's winter time. We're at the end of winter over here and he's got a bit of a cough. So, alright, we've got some pellets there ready. We've got my electric yellows down here, viewers, that are looking like they're pretty hungry. There's 5 of them in there. So with the yellows, because they're some of them aren't quite as big to really have the pellets. Two of them in there out of the 5 are quite small, like 3 centimeters small. So they can't quite chew the pellets. So I'm just going to grab some fish flakes down here out of this little and what I do is I just put some in there and I stir it around too, so it tends to sink. I don't leave it floating on the top. I find it takes ages for them to realise that it's at the top, and it just floats there for a long time. So I do this, and within a matter of about a minute those 5 of them are going to eat all those flakes. There is 3 catfish in there as well, so if there's any scraps left over, they'll surely have a mung on those. While I'm here, viewers, there is my little tiny flameback Nairi fly. Look at those, Lachlan. Are they Dad's baby fish? Do you see them? Yeah. Yeah, they're little tiny. So they're not quite ready to be fed yet. We're going to feed these guys now. So we're going to grab some pellets. Just going to grab a few.
Grab some.
You can grab some. I'm going to just drop them in here. These guys know what's coming. It's feeding time. The other ones quite haven't worked out what's going on yet. Oh, there we go. Can you get in there? Hang on, Daddy. Let me get some more. We'll just grab some more, folks. And we'll just chuck them in there. And here we go. They all know it's food time. You can see Hulk and the other females all having a mung. So that's great. Alright, so what we're going to do now, folks, sorry about the bit of moving around here, guys, it's a bit unavoidable at this stage. What we're going to do now, folks, is feed the baby Jacob peacock fry, which are over here. So they're all hanging out. These guys are growing like anything. I'm actually got a grow out tank that I'm just getting prepped up ready and have a divider put in it so I can start them off in a smaller section of my 3-foot tank. It's about a 130 litre tank. So because these guys are relatively small, if you were to put them in a 130 litre tank and only 20 fish were in there of this size, trying to feed them would be a headache, because with the food requirement that you need to only feed 20 in a big tank like that, you'd need to basically really over the top it with food, because they probably wouldn't find it. So if you can sort of gather what I'm trying to say is basically easy to feed them in this size tank, like this little section, because they were so small at the start about a week and a half ago, but now they're getting bigger. I'm going to put them in a 3-footer with a divider about over here, so they'll have all that there, so it'll promote their growth, but it'll still make it easier for me to feed them. They're not going to have to look around for miles for a quarter of a teaspoon of powder. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just bear with me. I'm going to get my spoon and show you how much I feed these guys, and we can watch them eat. Okay, so basically what I've got, guys, is I've got a small tub of cichlid flakes. It's basically some leftovers. It's probably hard to see in there with this light in here at the moment, but it's in powdered form anyway. It looks like that. Really fine granules of fish flakes, cichlid flakes to be exact. And what I do is I just come over here with a teaspoon and I just plonk it in the water just like that. And you'll see all the food particles, all the little baby, little micro bits of flake, and all these guys are like, yay, it's morning and it's breakfast. Kick ass, look at that. Me, I'm a kind of a bacon and eggs man myself, crossed with a bit of porridge on some occasions, even though I'm a bit partial to me muesli, but these guys seem to love their flakes regardless, so real easy to feed. So there you go, little Jacob peacock fry having a mung. Look at that one. Ooh, flake's a bit big for his mouth, that little piece was. That slightly bigger than the average pieces in there. He couldn't quite gobble it, but they'll find it. Any bits left over. Got a filter in there, so that's helping out with any excess problems. Alright, so let's move over to the other guys over here. So what have we got? We've got the only trouble with this tank at the moment, viewers, is because I'm short of lighting. I'm using a very dull light, which isn't a full proper T5 or a T8 aquarium light. It's just a lamp light, basically. I'm not really going to... Oh, look, we've got some footage there of my male Jacob Freiberg peacock. Can't really see his blue at all, just because of the lack of the light. So what we'll do is, we'll probably skip feeding them for you guys to watch, because it's going to be really hard until I get another aquarium light. So what we'll do is we'll punch it out into the living room and feed the flamebacks and the community tank. We've got some manganos out there that are breeding, and the father of the manganos is probably hungry. So let's shoot out there. Okay viewers, we're out in the community tank in the living room, and you can see all my peacocks and my manganos and my dragon bloods. While I'm actually out here, very quickly off topic, off the feeding topic of what this video is for, you'll excuse the noise in the background, it could be the washing machine you hear. But while we're on the topic, I just want to quickly recap on something I recently posted on basically my Facebook channel and YouTube. Oh, hang on, I'm going to have to get a light, you can't see it. Just one sec, folks. Okay, so basically what I was talking about the other day is what they call half-cut joins. I'm going to try and get the light in the right place so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, that's sort of better. You can see that this is a frame, it doesn't have a flat top, and that's the underneath of the tank there, resting on bits of foam and stuff. You can see, folks, and this is just a very quick recap, this is a nearly a 4 foot odd fish tank. Holds about 130 litres at the water level it's currently at, 140, thereabouts. This is a wooden stand. Alright. These are the types of joins that I consider extremely safe for when using wooden stands. There's other examples that I was talking about the other day where people don't use these sort of joins for their stands, which these are your professional made joins. So this was something I was recapping on just the other day about how important it is, if you're going to use wooden stands, that you make sure that it's not a DIY stand that you've by accident flukily purchased with not knowing. But was lucky that where I bought this tank and stand from, the guy actually bought it from a proper shop. So this is a professionally made wooden stand. There's ones that people make that don't have the correct joins to hold all that weight, and eventually, and it's happened, it breaks. So anyway, right, getting back to the video, feeding these guys. Manganos, look at them. Wow, I do love them. There's the male. He's looking pretty pretty. His little egg dot there on his... Oh, look, see, now see he's trying to get to the female again. He is randy as hell, people. Look at that. Randy. I think I might start calling him Randy. Mind you, most cichlids do it, so... But there she is, she's holding a mouthful. You see the bulge in her jaw. Look at the, see how obviously he has no bulge being a male. Doesn't hold eggs, but she does. There's another one up the back there. And here's my flamebacks, an update on these guys. I've already got obviously as you saw in the earlier in the video, a clutch of the fry that she's already spat out. They're already just about fully developed now. Be starting to feed them in the next day or two. And here's the other two female flamebacks holding eggs. So this bloke here has been doing a pearler of a job. This is a Nairi flameback, folks, just to recap on that. It's a Nairi, not the Kyogre. It's not a hap. It's the Nairi. And I can't pronounce the second part of the name starts with P. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. So, Peduminola or something like that. So here we go. Let's feed some of these guys. Yeah, grab some of these pellets just here. Chuck some in here to start with. These guys know what's happening. It's feed time. Look at it. Bang, onto it. I've got a couple of little convicts in there, folks. Just want to point out, yes, I know that they are a South American or Central American cichlid. They are not an African cichlid. It was just by accident that I happened to come across them, and I thought I'll chuck them in there and we'll see how we go, and there you go. So I do know that, folks, just in case people are wondering. I do have convicts in there. Only two. It was just this person was virtually giving them away, so I thought I will rehouse them and see if they will get along with my Africans. So far they have. I've been told when the convicts get slightly bigger, they will probably get a bit more aggressive to the Africans. If that happens, well, we'll be putting the convicts in their own little... I might even start up a little American cichlid tank. Central America. I can't remember exactly where are they from. You viewers and subscribers will probably be able to remind me where the convict cichlids are from. I think it's Central America or South America or something like that. So I know they're not Africans, that's for sure. But look at that marble. She's beautiful. That marble peacock. She's only small. Yeah, we've got some flakes in there that they've been eating. Now, because I've got a smaller, and I just want to point this out, guys, that you'll see how this flame back here is relatively, a quarter again the size of this bigger female over here that's already had eggs. This smaller one here is quite small, so I mix it up. I give him flakes as well, so that way this little guy, you'll notice, gets a chance at having a look straight onto it. That little guy just goes, I want to grow, or should I say little girl? It is a female. I do that, folks. I sometimes say guy when I'm talking about the general population, men and women. I say guys, and I'm not sexist, by the way. It's just by accident. So there you go, viewers. There's me feeding my fish. Feel free to comment. Any comments, feel free to comment at the below. And yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your day.